American 857, roger, okay. And like I said, there's extreme precipitation on the runway 5 funnel approach course starting at about a 7-mile final.
Roger, is there any way we can get closer? Turn in possibly at 3 or...
Yeah, American 257, I can't legally bring you in for an instrument approach any closer than 3 miles outside of Mary with the weather the way it is right now. Let me see what the actual ceiling is, because if it's anything like what it's forecasting, I can't really vector you that close in and still give you a legal intercept to final. That's the problem.
Oh, that's fine. We'll just take normal vectors with that before.
Minneapolis Center, good day. Delta 2946, 8 Charlie 9 in Minneapolis. Information Sierra, looking for sir.
American 1495, Chicago Center's closed, frequency change approved. United 8301 Center.
Center 8301.
United 8301, third call, Chicago Center's closed, frequency change approved.
Frequency change for 8301 every day.
American 1495 Center.
Roger, go ahead.
American 1495, okay, tried to get you a minute ago. Chicago Center's closed, frequency change is approved. And also just be advised, you're indicating 300 feet high, verify standard altimeters, 299 set, and maintain flight level 310.
310, and we'll set the altimeter for American 1495. We'll go over to advisory. Have a good one.
Delta 2946, push is approved, expect runway 12 left.
Push approved, 12 left, Delta 2946.
And who else called center? And somebody else called center, go ahead.
Good evening, Mr. 450,
Lufthansa 450, Minneapolis Center, radar contact.
Minneapolis Center, can we get that descent report?
Sun Country 424, how far away is your top of descent?
I'd say about 200 nautical miles, but we're probably going to send before that, you know, it's not put together properly.
Okay, Sun Country 424, I'll have lower in about 10 minutes for you, because I can't have you going low and slowing down for the spacing into Minneapolis that far away. So if you need lower, I can start you down, but you can expect via the arrival probably once you get past Sioux Falls, unless you need to get down sooner for something.
No, we don't have any emergencies on board, so we don't need to do any descent too early, but I'm just trying to figure that out.
Minneapolis Center, American 458, we're with you at 380.
American 450 at Minneapolis Center, just want to maintain flight level 320. United 2382, Chicago Center's closed, frequency change approved.
Sorry, we were muted over to advisory 1228, thanks for Delta 2382.
American 458, line of moderate to extreme precipitation, starts at your 12 o'clock and 5 miles, extends for about 50 miles along Bloom arrival. If you need deviations for that weather, advised.
Roger, we got the scope here. We'll let you know if we need to deviate. Thanks, American 458.
American 458, let's start you a little bit right, clear direct to Lazy and resume the arrival at Lazy.
Clear direct to Lazy, and we'll resume the arrival at Lazy for American 458.
Center there, 5 Romeo 0. Could get up to 210 if possible.
Sure, 5 Romeo, sure, climb maintain flight level 210.
On maintain flight level 210, there, 5 Romeo 0.
American 257, that heavy extreme precipitation is not your 1 o'clock and 13 miles. Starts at about an 8-mile final to runway 31. If I bring you, or correction, to runway 5, it is on and mostly north of the localizer. So from your south downwind, I could probably get you onto final without going through anything heavy or extreme, but it will be a tight vector to intercept. Just be ready for that.
Perfect. We will be ready, American 257. Thank you.
Sky with 3809, fly heading 29, correction, flighting 300, expect a ILS runway 35 left approach, and just want to maintain 5,000. American 458, descend via Bloom 4, arrival runway 12 right, transition Minneapolis, altimeter is 3005.
3005, and we'll descend via the Blue 5 from Lazy. American 458.
Correct. The affirmative. Bloom 5 arrival and runway 12 right transition.
Blue 5, 12 right transition, sorry, American 458.
Channel 3809, roger, thanks. Got 3809, if I didn't give it to you already, Grand Forks altimeter 3019er. American 257, turn around heading 270.
Alright, 270, American 257.
Center Delta 2946 for the Texas, yeah.
Delta 2946, runway 12 left, taxi via Papa, cross runway 4.
12 left via Papa, cross runway 4, Delta 2946.
Just want to maintain 2,500. Minneapolis Center be closing on the hour at 00 Zulu.
Hey Minneapolis, do you think there's going to be anybody to take over after you?
Haven't gotten anybody so far. American 257, turn right, heading of 330.
330, American 257.
257, 3 miles from Mary, turn right heading 030, maintain 2,500 until established on localizer. Cleared ILS runway 5 approach.
Return 030, maintain 2,500 until established. Cleared for the ILS runway 5 approach. Thanks, TV7.
Hey Center, can I get the trend for the weather down there at Minneapolis?
No, I'm sorry, who's asking?
Sun Country 424.
Sun Country 424, I guess I'm not understanding what kind of trend in the weather are you looking for?
No, it's only because we overheard you talking to the American, I'm pretty sure, about weather, but I don't know if it's the same spot. I'm just trying to figure out.
Yeah, he's coming in from the south. There's a line of moderate to extreme precipitation that's currently kind of right at Minneapolis and south and west. Starts around the Flying Cloud area and extends down towards Redwood Falls. The arrival will keep you kind of right on the western edge of that. I was going to wait till you got a little bit closer to let you know where it is because it's moving pretty quick to the northeast. So there is some precip to the south and west of Minneapolis right now, but the Torquay arrival seems to be working so far.
Hey firm, just wanted to figure that out. I'm doing my calc for getting ready to do my calc.
Sun Country 424, clear direct to Eric's, then descend via the Torquay 4 arrival, runway 12 right, transition Minneapolis, altimeter 3003.
Direct Eric's and clear for the Torquay 3 arrival for 12 right at Minneapolis in the QNH 302 Sun Country 424.
Sun Country 424, it's the Torquay 4 now, but that works, and then that line of moderate and heavy precipitation starts right at Eric's and extends all the way to Minneapolis. So if you need deviations as you get closer, let me know.
Hey firm, I'll let you know for your fortune.
American 257, runway 5, for the land. American 5, Romeo, sheer cross Oleat, maintain 7,000, Minneapolis altimeter 3003. Down to 2946, runway 12 left, turn left heading 090, clear for takeoff. Air Canada 738, Minneapolis Center. Appreciate the check on. I'm going to close up here in the next 10 minutes, so if you want to just go back to advisory, your frequency change is approved. Lufthansa 450, sure, if you want the early frequency change, that's fine. I'll be closing here top of the hour, so frequency change is approved.
Oh, okay, thanks for taking the position of 450.
American 257 taxi via Charlie cross, or correction, taxi via Papa cross runway 31. Chef 38 turn on, so maintain 3,000. American 458, did you want to just take the RNAV Yankee to runway 12 right off the end of the arrival? That'll make it easier for you.
Actually, we're coming in. No, we'll take the ILS 12 right. That's okay.
American 458. Okay, I'm probably not going to stick around long enough to back here. I was just going to offer you the option of picking up the approach at, picking up the RNAV Yankee at Titan, and then you're pretty much set up all the way to the runway from there if you wanted it.
Okay, we'll switch it over to the RNAV Yankee. 12 right, Yankee for
American 458, descend via the Bloom 4, or correction, descend via the Bloom 5 arrival, runway 12 right, and then at Titan, cleared RNAV Yankee, runway 12 right approach.
Okay, with the descend via the Bloom 5, and at Titan, let's say the RNAV 12 right, Yankee. The RNAV 12 right, Yankee for
Delta 2946, turn left heading 360, radar contact, say altitude. Delta 2946, climb and maintain flight level 360. Okay, 3826 Minneapolis, center foot to Grand Forks Airport, Minneapolis 9 departure. FedEx filed. Climb via SID, except maintain 7000. Departure frequency be unavailable. I'm closing here at top of the hour and squawk 4263. Go 3826, reback's correct. If I'm still here when you're ready to push, just advise for push. Otherwise, your change to the local common traffic advisory frequency is approved, and have a safe flight. Sky 3809, turn running 320, intercept runway 35 left localizer. Delta 2946, clear direct to Kugel. Just 3809, 900 miles from Heiser, maintain 3000, go establish localized, but ILS runway 35 left approach. Just 3809 and runway 35 left, clear to land, wind at Grand Forks is 040 at 8. Yeah, 3809. I'm actually going to go ahead and close it up. Your change to the local traffic advisory frequency is approved at Grand Forks will be 118.4. Have a good night. I'm sorry, that was American 458?
Negative.
Okay, who was calling center? Okay, unreadable, just stand by.
Yeah, this is for
American 458, roger, glad that worked out, and I'm going to go ahead and close up. So your radar service terminating, change to the Minneapolis local traffic advisory frequency 126.7. There's a couple guys on the ground there, so you can coordinate the arrival with them, and your frequency change approved. Good night. Number 5 Romeo Sierra, I'm going to be closing up here. St. Paul, latest weather for you. Wind 07011, visibility 10, few clouds 2,800, ceiling 6,000 overcast. I would just plan the ILS 14 off of either Gopher or Arden from that direction of arrival, and no other traffic between you and St. Paul at this time. Few Minneapolis operations, change your advisory frequencies approved. Delta 2946. Route should keep you mostly north of all the weather that I'm depicting at the moment. And no traffic for you in the climb. Change your advisory frequencies approved. Good night.
Order advisory, thanks for the help tonight, and we'll drop for that weather. Delta 2946, we'll see ya.
Alright, attention all other aircraft. Minneapolis Center is terminating controlled airspace service as of 0000 Zulu. The common traffic advisory frequency airborne aircraft is 122.8. All local area airport all local airport common traffic advisory frequencies are in effect. Minneapolis Center is now closed.
your landing stations. Thank you.
Chicago O'Hare International Airport traffic all Nippon 211. We are on final approach runway 28 right.
$1,000.
O'Hare traffic, anyone on frequency?
Approaching minimum.
Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow.
Minimums. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Chicago O'Hare International Airport traffic all Nippon 211 good evening. We are package runway 28 right.
ご質問がありましたら到着後 ANA 事乗係員にお尋ねください。 ANA ベトナム航空スターアライアンスパートナーとのコードシェア便をご利用いただきましてありがとうございました。皆様の次のご搭乗をお待ちしております。 Dear passengers, we have landed at the airport. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. Take care of when opening the overhead compartment as baggage may fall out. From now on, you can use electronic devices that emit radio waves. However, please refrain from talking on cell phones out of consideration for other passengers. Connecting passengers, please confirm your boarding gate and wait in the lobby. If you need any assistance, please contact our ground staff. Thank you for flying with ANA, Vietnam Airlines, and our alliance partner. We look forward to seeing you again. った後、客室乗務員は安全業務を行います。恐れ入りますが、お手伝いが必要な方は後ほどお知らせください。お降りの際は前方のプレミアムクラスのお客様から順にご案内いたします。皆様のご協力をお願いいたします。お忘れ物が大変増えております。携帯電話やタブレット端末、ワイヤレスイヤホンなどお忘れ物がないように座席ポケットや座席の上の物入れをお確かめの上お降りください。またコートやジャケットの取り違えも多く発生しております。お降りの際は今一度ご自身のコートかお確かめの上お降りください。飲み終わりました紙コップやその他お済みのものがありましたら、お降りの際最前方の客室乗務員にお渡しください。皆様のご協力をお願いいたします。
This parking is too small for your aircraft. The boarding requested.
皆様お待たせいたしました。出口は前方にございます。出口には段差があります。気をつけてお降りください。今日もスターライアンスメンバー ANA をご利用いただきましてありがとうございました。どうぞこの先も気をつけてお出かけまたはお帰りください。
Passengers deboarding starting.
Midway traffic, Walker 101, short final, runway 04 right. Midway traffic, Walker 101, beginning runway 04 right.
Oh, here, traffic, American 1495, we are 16 nautical miles off, runway Nine left. Air traffic.
you want to deboard crew?